What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Some of you might know I recently got back my first ever PSA card submission. I submitted some Pokemon, some Digimon, and some Yu-Gi-Oh cards for my personal collection. So in this video today, I'll be going over the Pokemon cards I submitted in depth. I'll be going over how I got them, why I decided to submit them. Hope you guys will enjoy the video. Be sure to hit that like button if you want to see more content like this, and be sure to subscribe. Alright, first up, we have the lowest graded card in this submission. This is a Charizard V-Star I pulled from Brilliant Stars. I pulled this from a sleeved blister pack I believe I got from GameStop. I think it was the first pack in that batch I opened for a video. And this got a PSA 7, unfortunately. Still near mint, but unfortunately the card is very off-center. I thought I could get away with it and like try and manage an 8. But as you can see, the border is very thick on the bottom and very thin at the top. Still, it looks very nice in a slab. Very, very nice card. One of the most expensive Pokemon cards of the year in the top 10, which is pretty cool. It's nice because it's one of the chase cards from the set. Charizard was one of my favorite Pokemon, so that was my reasoning behind submitting it. I thought I could get away with an 8, but unfortunately, I got a 7. Next up, we have an Armored Mewtwo promo. This was from the Fall 2019 Collector's Chest. I bought this on TCG Player, I want to say, or Troll and Toad, one of those online card shops. I think it's a really cool looking card. This is the Armored Mewtwo from the Pokemon the First Movie remake. This Armored Mewtwo is also in Pokemon Go for a limited time. Unfortunately, I wasn't playing at the time. But I thought it was a very cool card. I thought it would be cool to submit. And this got a PSA 9, which is very solid for a promo card, because promos, they come in the prongs of death, which can very well damage the card. So to get a 9 on a promo, I'm pretty happy with. There's probably some stuff on the corners or something that I can't really see with the naked eye. But yeah, maybe the centering isn't the best. It's a little thicker on the right here. But yeah, I will take a 9 for such an awesome card. Alright, next up we have, I believe should be another Mewtwo card. One of my favorite cards of all time by the one and only Arita. This is the Laboratory Mewtwo from Shining Legends. This was another card I bought from Troll and Toad, and this got a PSA 9, which I'm very happy with because this was an era where quality control wasn't the greatest. So to get a fairly high grade on such an awesome card, I'm very happy with. I'll be posting the population reports on the screen. I don't know them off head, but a lot of these are old cards, so the population should be fairly high. Next up, we have the Black and Gold Zamazenta V promo from the first Sword and Shield Ultra Premium Collection. This was one of 2 promos that came in that box. I had ordered that from GameStop. I actually got it a day early. That was pretty cool. So it came with 2 promos. I submitted the Zamazenta, and that got a PSA 9. So for a promo that is basically inside the box, like loose, just a little plastic packaging, I'll take it. So I submitted the Zamazenta. So I definitely submitted the Black and Gold Zacian. I prefer Zacian over the 2. Let me know down in the comments which one you prefer, Zamazenta or Zacian. And this also got a PSA 9. So I got matching grades for these, which is great. So to go with the Black and Gold Zacian, I have a gold secret rare Zacian V from Sword and Shield base. This was pulled from a pack that I got from an Elite Pokebox, one of those mystery boxes. So I actually pulled this in my first Elite Pokebox, and I got this awesome gold Zacian V. This is one of the first gold secret rares from the Sword and Shield era, and it's such a nice card. It looks amazing. And this got a Gem Mint 10. So yeah, I'm really happy to get this card in a 10. I would love to get the gold Zamazenta eventually, and hopefully get a matching 10. That would be awesome. Let's keep it going. Next up, we have a Rainbow Rare Snorlax VMAX, also from Sword and Shield base. Some of you might know this was actually pulled in a FlukeySage abridged video. That video actually has over 1 million views. It's my most viewed video ever where I pulled this. And this actually graded a Gem Mint 10. My 1 million view card has a Gem Mint 10. So I was very happy with this. I'm really happy it got a 10. Like, honestly, I think This card was a very significant factor to the growth of the channel. So I'm really happy it got a Gem Mint 10. Like, this card's definitely special. Next up, we have a Leafeon V Alt Art. This is the first Alt Art I pulled from Evolving Skies. I believe I pulled this live in a booster box opening. It's such a nice card. I love the leaves and the artwork on this. It's so nice. All the Alt Arts, honestly, in Evolving Skies, just like, they were so good. The Sword and Shield era, like, I think the biggest highlight overall has definitely been the Alt Arts. Like, so many of the Alt Arts have just like knocked it out of the park. So this graded a Gem Mint 10. But yeah, you can see I got a few 10s, and I'm really happy to get a 10 on this card, especially evolutions are very heavily sought after. So this is definitely now a gem in my collection. Honestly, this was probably my favorite Alt Art that I've pulled. I haven't pulled too many, but this is definitely the top one I've pulled, and it's a really nice card. And honestly, this card alone has like increased my appreciation for Leafeon. So really happy that got a 10 as well. Next up, we have a Darkness Ablaze Charizard VMAX that I pulled myself. This was, like, getting this card was definitely a journey. I opened like maybe close to 150 packs of Darkness Ablaze to try and pull this card. It was the first ever card I actively chased after. It took 3 booster boxes to pull this guy, plus some build and battles and some loose packs. Like, I really wanted this card. Eventually pulled it, and the video was like a long 44 pack opening or something crazy. And I got a Gem Mint 10 for the elusive Charizard VMAX. Really happy about this, because this was a card like I actively hunted. So I'm really happy it came back as a 10. So to go along with the Darkness Ablaze Charizard VMAX, we have the Shining Charizard VMAX from Shining Fates. This was actually a card I bought on Instagram right when Shining Fates came out. I didn't really feel like buying a ton of Shining Fates, especially it was really hard to find. So I figured, all right, let me just go ahead and buy the chase card right off the bat. I decided to submit it to PSA. I thought it was in fairly decent condition. And this also got a Gem Mint 10. So we got matching 10s for 2 of my Charizard VMAXs. But wait, those aren't the only Charizard VMAXs. We have the Rainbow Charizard VMAX. Some of you might know PokeRev himself, the huge PokeTuber, actually pulled this for me in one of his breaks, I think close to 2 years ago, if not over 2 years ago. I remember he said this was like, I could submit it to Beckett. It's such a good condition card. Centering, everything was great. And he was right, because this also got a Gem Mint 10. So I got all 3 Charizard VMAXs of this artwork, not including the Alt Art. All got Gem Mint 10s, which is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, I did very well with Charizards. So to keep the trend going, I have the Classic Collection Charizard, which is a reprint of the base set Charizard. Right, one of the most iconic Pokemon cards of all time. I pulled this from a Pikachu V Union collection box. And this also got a Gem Mint 10. As you can see, I did very well with my Charizards, aside from the Rainbow Charizard V-Star. So to go with the Classic Collection Charizard, which is a base set reprint, we have a Reverse Holo Charizard from one of my favorite sets, Evolutions. So story behind this one, I had bought one of those 2-pack mini tins that had like Sword and Shield and Evolutions. I randomly bought it one early, like Saturday morning, like 6-7 o'clock. I decided to go to the store, and I just happened to find them after months of not finding anything. So I bought them. They actually had Evolutions packs inside, and I pulled this guy. So Evolutions, some of you might know, doesn't have the best quality control, centering, print lines. So Evolution cards are very hard to grade. So I was very surprised when this came back as a PSA 10 for a Reverse Holo from Evolutions, but not just any Reverse Holo, the one and only Charizard. Honestly, the centering on this is nice. Corners are pretty crisp. Centering is solid. No print lines. Like, I was so shocked this actually came back at 10. Just like that, this card is like a $400 card. I don't really care too much about cost of cards, but it is pretty neat that I have such a grail in my collection. And yeah, there you guys have it. That was my PSA Pokemon card submission. Really happy with the submission overall, and I'm very happy with the cards I chose to submit. I feel like I've, through experience, I've got an eye for spotting a good condition card. If you guys want to see the other cards I submitted to PSA, be sure to keep an eye out for future videos. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what your favorite card from the submission is. And I'll see you guys in that next one.